Jump successful. Radiation is above normal, but within safety limits.
Amazing. This place looks like a completely different planet. The plants and rocks look like they've been fused with the heavy metals that are so abundant here.
I am detecting regular dark energy wave pulses. It is difficult to assess where they originate from. I need some time to gather more readings.
Okay, Mr. Rigz. In the meantime, we can walk around and explore the area. Is this a drone or a creature? It doesn't look natural.
These flying round creatures are biomechanical hybrid organisms. However, I would not classify them as typical cyborgs. I cannot see a clear distinction between organic and mechanical parts. All of their elements function perfectly together.
They either evolved this way or they've been bioengineered. Both options are equally disturbing. Let's see what other curiosities we can find here.
Research completed.
Are these dragonflies? They have metallic wings and reinforced carapaces, but the majority of their bodies is organic. This is very odd.
Watch out for this species, Ashley. It looks very aggressive and can fly over terrain obstacles. Analyzing the dark energy wave patterns. There are at least a few strong emitters within this area. I have marked the location of the strongest one on your map. We should go there first.
Okay. This valley looks alien on an alien planet. Let's see what we can find here. These structures. These aren't natural. They must have been made by an advanced civilization. I can even see some wreckage. Are these remnants of an ancient native civilization, or has someone visited this planet before us? This raises so many questions.
Ashley, this is a very significant discovery. It could change the classification of our entire mission to Galatea 37. We need to conduct a thorough analysis of these objects. You know the procedures.
I know. Secure the area. Construct a research station near the archaeological site. Assess if the find poses any threat to the expedition.
Affirmative. These should be our immediate goals here.
What about the dark energy wave emissions that we were tracking? Are they coming from these ruins?
No. The source of these emissions seems to be hidden behind the alien structures, somewhere within that crater.
Okay. As soon as we finish analyzing these structures, we'll need to find a way inside there.
The research station is under construction. I'm detecting movement in the planet's orbit. This cannot be a coincidence. We should prepare to defend this site.
This doesn't look well. If something is purposefully controlling objects in the sky, then we might be dealing with an active presence of an alien civilization. I'm starting to get worried about this.
Don't worry, Ashley. Get prepared. I'm detecting a fast-moving horde of creatures heading towards our outpost. An attack is imminent.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
This calm rabbit species must be related to the flying laser-eye Bradron creatures. They share a lot of common characteristics and have very similar internal organ structure. Their metallic evil twin has been bioengineered to grow a metallic shell that serves as protective armor, and their huge eye was modified to function as a mining tool or weapon.
New technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Base is under attack.
research station is halfway through gathering data.
Base is under attack. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Research completed.
Base is under attack.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
station has finished analyzing the alien artifacts.
These structures were indeed created by an advanced civilization. They are old, but they're too young to be of native origin. They're composed of very dense, heavy element alloys. The wreckage in front of the tall alien pillars appears to be some kind of a pump or a refinery. It has visible intake valves, and we found traces of morphium inside it.
This liquid behaves in a similar way to the meteorite debris that we analyzed near our HQ. It is a mixture of heavy element atoms that rapidly change state and morph interchangeably into lighter or heavier elements.
How is this liquid stable? Why doesn't it explode? We've never seen anything like this.
Our sensors cannot explain these phenomena. However, we are detecting dark energy wave emissions from this liquid.
Dark matter and dark energy are just vague terms that we use to describe unknown forms of both. That means that there's something more inside or around the liquid that we cannot see or interact with. That's probably the thing that drives and stabilizes these morphing reactions. I propose we call this substance morphium.
A fitting name. It looks like there is a pool of morphium nearby. Maybe this wreckage was initially connected to it.
That would make sense. Let's connect it back and see what happened. Is our pipeline system going to be able to transport this substance?
Of course. It's been designed to handle plasma, supercoolants, or even molten magma. It can transport practically anything.
Okay then. Let's place a pipe in this pool of morphium and connect it to the alien structure near our research station. It's working. What is it doing? The ground is being covered with metal plates. They're replicating.
The barrier that was guarding the entrance to the crater has just been assimilated by that metal surface.
Was that a gate left here on purpose?
The dark energy emissions are coming from within that crater.
Let's go inside. The structures inside this crater are amazing. They are very old and damaged, but they give me the feeling as if they could come back to life at any moment.
The dark energy readings are strongest at the center of this crater. Something powerful was here, but there is not much left.
These aliens must have been able to manipulate unknown forms of dark matter and dark energy. The morphium liquid looks like some kind of power source. It provides both matter and energy to their structures. Would it be possible to replicate some of this technology without fully understanding how it works?
Yes. The research station scanned the alien structure thoroughly, and our printer drones can replicate it with minor modifications. If we connect it to a morphium pipeline, it will operate. Based on initial analysis, the structure that opened the gate to this crater has multiple purposes. It is a defensive tower, but it also covers the ground around itself with a metallic surface. This influence area assimilates most smaller objects that it touches, and serves as a power generator. It probably served additional purposes for the aliens, but we don't know enough about that. These towers will not require an additional energy supply, nor AI cores to operate.
This can prove very useful if we can find more pools of morphium. It could make securing remote bases very easy because we could have the morphium towers up very quickly, without the need to set up AI centers and a full power grid for them.
We could also research a crude way of transforming morphium into a power source, and build morphium power plants.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
That's interesting as well. Before we venture out further, it looks like it would be a good idea to set up a solid outpost in this area. There's a lot of ironium and cobalt in this valley. We should take advantage of that.
That is a very good idea, Ashley. As soon as we've secured a solid outpost, we should investigate the remaining dark energy wave emitters I detected in this area. I have marked their approximate locations on your map. Some of the hostile creatures that are present in this biome are capable of traversing over canyons and lakes. We have to take that under consideration when placing our defenses. Remember to secure our base from all sides.
Sunlight is a bit dimmed in this metallic valley, and there's a lot of strong wind currents. The weather is a bit more volatile here. I think it would make more sense to build wind turbines in this biome. However, we should back them up with a lot of energy storage capacity to mitigate the changing weather conditions.
Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight. Base is under attack.
One of our buildings has been destroyed. One of our portals has been destroyed. The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly. The wind is much stronger than usual. What happened here? It looks like these rocks melted from intense heat.
That is possible, Ashley. The object in the center of this area is still sending out strong energy emissions, and whatever happened here must have happened a long time ago.
Something was destroyed here. Maybe we can create something useful from this wreckage. Is this an ancient battlefield?
Warning! Unknown threat incoming.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed. Tower destroyed.
What was that? I don't see how this could be a mutated local species. And they ambushed us here. I don't think these ancient aliens are dead, and I don't think they like us. We have to find out if there are more of them on this planet.
I agree, Ashley. An advanced hostile civilization could threaten our mission and all of humanity if it could possess control of the Rift Station.
The wind is calming down. Wind turbine power output is coming back to normal.
Research completed.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
The dark energy emissions are coming from inside this crater, but the entrance is blocked by the same type of structures that were present near the alien Morpheum Tower wreckage.
Can we rift jump inside there?
No. The energy field in that crater is too strong. It could scramble us.
Okay, we wouldn't want that. Maybe we should place our own Morpheum Tower near this barricade to remove it.
That would be logical.
Base is under attack.
Tower destroyed. Research completed. group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack. Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight. Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed. A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
The wind is very slow today.
This appears to be another piece of alien wreckage. We can extract some useful technology from it.
Things didn't go well for them on this planet. Was it the local fauna that destroyed them? Are we going to suffer the same fate? We're aliens, just like they were.
That is not probable, Ashley. An advanced civilization with such sophisticated technology would not be threatened by the primitive creatures that we've encountered on this planet.
The local creatures are quite a threat to us, and I'm sure we haven't seen everything this planet has to offer. And if the local fauna didn't destroy them, then what did?
They could have been destroyed by natural disasters. Or they could have been destroyed by another civilization. Or they could have destroyed themselves.
Okay, you're right. There's no point in speculating. Let's search for more information.
We have analyzed all of the dark energy wave emissions present in this area. I was able to fine-tune our equipment thanks to the data and the morphium research that we conducted here. I have located a new planetary location that contains dark energy wave emissions, similar to the ones that we've encountered in this area.
Okay, we should rift jump to that location as soon as possible. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal. Attack. A portal has been destroyed. One of our buildings has been destroyed.
New technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Research completed. Mission successful. I am detecting strong dark energy wave emissions, but I cannot pinpoint the exact location. We need to gather more readings.
Roger that, Mr. Rigz. Let's scout the area. Maybe we can find that spot ourselves. How do you think we should call these ancient aliens, Mr. Rigz?
Based on the data we've gathered, I would classify them as a Type 4 advanced extraterrestrial morphium-based civilization.
Okay, let's cut that short and call them X-Morph from now on.
Acknowledged. It fits well.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Prepare for an ion storm. This ion storm is really intense. It disabled a lot of equipment. We have to wait it off. Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
To locate the source of the dark energy wave emissions. I've marked the location on your map.
Okay, Mr. Rigz, let's go there.
detected.
It's a huge alien tower!
Watch out, Ashley. It shoots very powerful plasma projectiles.
These towers appear out of thin air.
We probably couldn't detect them with our senses. They must be using dark matter in their technologies.
Any technology that's sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. That sounds about right in this case. We can't directly detect dark matter and dark energy, but we can see the effects of its influence.
That is correct, Ashley. All of my dark energy readings are based on changes in the local environment that cannot be explained in any other way. For example, dark matter can affect gravity, but it does not interact with electromagnetic waves, including light waves.
Modern magic in its purest form. This looks like a crash site. I can see a wing fragment over there. I think a small spaceship hit the ground in this spot and broke up into pieces.
We should remove all hostile presence from the area before we try to study this site in more detail. The ship's core is partially intact. Some processes are still functioning.
How can you detect that? Isn't this supposed to be unknown alien technology?
Some of these mechanisms are quite similar to ours. A lot of them operate based on known rules of physics.
Except the ones that use dark matter. Maybe these aliens are just one step ahead of us.
We could power up this core if we deliver a large enough initiating charge.
Do you think we could get some data out of the ship's computer?
I think that could be possible. At least we could learn more about how their technology operates on a fundamental level.
Okay then, let's build up enough energy storage capacity, fill it up, and connect it to the ship's core.
Warning! I am detecting swarms of hostile creatures heading towards our location. It looks like they originate from a few central points. We should go there and clear them out.
Let's go there as soon as we've built up some basic defenses around this site.
Research completed. aggressive horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base. Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest. Base is under attack. An energy connector has been destroyed.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
One of our portals has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines. Technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Wind speed is at a low today. Wind turbines are less effective. Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out. Research completed.
Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal. Like an automated biofactory. It's fusing the local fauna with some kind of alien technology. It doesn't look right. It's more like a failed experiment.
It is threatening both to us and to the local ecosystem. We should destroy it.
You won't have to tell me that twice.
Around our base.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Wind speed is increasing.
The wind is much stronger than usual.
Attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base. Initiating charge for the ship's core is ready. You can go there and start the procedure. We have to be close to that object to control that sequence.
Okay, let's see if there's a ghost in this shell. Are you seeing this? Do you understand what it's saying?
Negative. It's an alien language. I am trying to translate it, but it's going to take some time.
I can speak your language. Who are you?
I am Captain Eshli Novak from planet Earth. I have found your ship crash-landed on this planet. Who are you? How did you come to this planet? Why were you destroyed?
This planet has been marked for improvement. Algorithm failed replication limit.
The weather's changing. Wind is slowing down.
Danger! Power grid overloaded!
Oh no. We've lost the alien core. We had contact with actual alien intelligence, and it's gone.
Ashley, we should be satisfied that we had any contact at all. I only assumed that we could analyze this core's basic operations.
Establishing contact with a new sentient species is a milestone that's hard to describe. If only we could get more information out of it.
Warning! I'm receiving worrying signals from the Metallic Valley outpost. We should return there as soon as possible.
That timing is not a coincidence. Let's get there quickly.
Research completed.
We're back at the Metallic Valley outpost. Mr. Rigz, can you give me a situation report? What was that warning about?
We have detected an unusual increase in hostile creature activity. There are more of them everywhere around the outpost. Our scanners are also picking up multiple sources of dark energy emissions that were not active when we were here earlier.
That's worrying. I think that our recent encounter at the crash site has caused this rise in activity. The meteors, alien sentinel towers, and hybrid creature attacks look like they've been caused by some central intelligence that doesn't want us here. We should scout the area to see what else has changed.
Ashley, we should postpone any longer trips outside the base. I am detecting a large hostile swarm amassing near our base. A large-scale attack is imminent. We should significantly strengthen our defenses.
Speak of the devil. Let's get to work then.
Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Interesting. It looks like an X-morph artifact. It's covered the ground with the same metallic structure as all the other X-morph structures. It doesn't have any other apparent function.
I am seeing many similarities between this pylon and the X-morph biofactories. I can try to extract more information from inside it.
It disintegrated as soon as we tried to tamper with its structure. The metallic surface around it has also disappeared.
This might be some biomodification device or an early-stage biofactory. We should destroy these objects even if they do not seem to pose an immediate threat.
We can get some extra resources out of them. Let's try to find as many of these pylons as possible. New technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them. That attack was stronger than anything we've seen here before. Those four-legged hybrids were terrifying. They had thick armor plating and plasma grenade launchers fused to their bodies.
They must have been intentionally designed as bioweapons. However, it looked like they were unfinished. These creatures probably would not be able to survive for long on their own.
Maybe it was a rushed design, created specifically to fight us.
That is possible, but it's just a hypothesis. Ashley, I'm detecting increased hostile presence after the last attack. There are a few hotspots of activity, and their signatures look like hybrid biofactories.
If we were fighting against an army, then I would say that the last attack was an invasion attempt, and they've managed to establish a forward base of operations. If we don't act quickly, they're going to overrun our base. Let's destroy these factories as soon as possible.
This will significantly reduce the pressure on our defenses.
We've defended this outpost against all immediate threats, but that won't keep us safe in the long run. We must resolve what's happening in the Metallic Valley. My theory is that the X-Morph crash-landed on this planet a long time ago. They've been mostly destroyed, but were somehow able to remain here in a hibernated state. Our arrival on Galatea 37 must have triggered their reactivation. We're either dealing with an automated defense mechanism or a centralized intelligence that's orchestrating all of the events that are happening around us.
Both of these scenarios are probable. If the hostile intelligence is centralized, then we could try to find it and destroy it. There's also a third possible scenario. It looks like all of the X-Morph-related structures and creatures can operate with full autonomy. They might have scattered intelligence that doesn't have a central hub.
In either case, we should work towards reducing their attack capabilities and strengthening our position. We should locate their biofactories and eliminate them. We could also try to take away their source of power, Morphium.
The attack that brought us here originated from a plateau nearby. It is highly probable that they are manufacturing hybrid creatures at that location. I have marked it on the orbital scanner interface.
I can see a large lake of some liquid within this metallic biome. We've only seen Morphium around here, so I guess that's it. That lake could be an almost endless supply of that resource. We could transport it to our other outposts and take advantage of it.
That is possible, but we would have to build a lot of liquid compressors in that location. We need to have that technology downloaded before there is any point in going there.
We've already downloaded that tech. We can go there as soon as we want
to. It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
Stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.